It never happened before, and here we go again. Phoenix is just a magical place, it seems. So let's see. I'm number 7 in this split. This is first split again. I'm number 7, so I'm like, okay, surely I can lose some rating here, and it's gonna be a more reasonable number, right? Right. Let's see how that turned out. So once again, I didn't qualify, because I thought, like, whatever. Screw this, I don't feel like I'm fast enough to qualify. Even if I did qualify, I'd probably be somewhere in the S anyway. So I don't qualify, and let's watch the start. I kinda slept through it, so it was a good thing I was in the end and didn't cause any shit because of that. Yeah, I just completely slept through the start. But fortunately, the guy behind me, they just... I guess they expected... I guess they expected what was gonna happen, and that's why they were so far away. Let's keep watching. Oh no, what is this? A wreck in turn 1! Oh boy! Oh boy! This one was not so massive, of course, but still. Let's watch it from the cockpit. Nice. Now let's try to see what actually happened there. Because I don't actually know. I haven't watched this yet. I think there was some crap happening like at the same time in two different places. Yeah, there's that white car in front. Number 10. So what happens to him? He just spins, it seems. Yeah, he just goes spinala. Too much throttle on exit. It's like actually very easy to spin on Phoenix. So when driving on Phoenix, you always have to like calm yourself down, because it's very easy to spin. So this guy starts spinning, tries to correct himself, but instead just sends himself in the wall. And the number 18 goes into him. And there was another collision. Let's see. Something happened here. Yeah, this is 18. And 8 and 19 also do some shit. Let's see what happens. I guess 19 just sees shit and he's scared. 8 probably doesn't see shit because of 19's ass. Let's watch from the cockpit from 8. No, 8 should have seen it. But 8 doesn't really brake too much, so he bonks 19 in the ass. Actually pretty hard. 19 must have gotten pretty mad because of this arrangement. Okay, what is this car doing here? Number 9. What happened to number 9? Oh yeah, he also got destroyed in this... Oh wait, that's new. That's actually new shit happening. That's 14. 14 freaks out and kinda loses control of his car briefly. 6 bonks 14 into 9. So 9 is fucked. Oh wow, this is entertaining. And what happened to 14? 14 has a broken wheel. Oh my god! It just keeps happening! Because of the broken wheel, 14 bonks 3 into a wall. Damn. Damn. But there was something else as well, wasn't there? I'm pretty sure there was something else. No, I guess that was all of it, wasn't it? Yeah, I guess we have seen everything from this point. Okay. Okay. So it was all caused by that white car spinning. All it takes is one spinner, number 10. Is the spinner of the day. He just spins. And shit starts happening. Unfortunate. So anyway, after that, nothing really interesting happened. I managed to avoid all of that. And then we're just driving. I'm a little bit behind these guys, but I'm sort of catching up, more or less. Not really, because I'm slow as fuck, but, you know, keeping my pace. And then nothing was really happening for about 10 laps. So let's skip to lap 11. Ah, what is this? More carnage. I just got really scared of that guy and I went on the grass here because it really looked like he was gonna just move into me. Let's watch from my cockpit. Actually, I think that's not the incident I wanted to look at. Yes, there was something else before that. Sorry, I skipped a little bit. So there were these guys. Number 17 and number 12. Let's see what happened to them. Nothing too special. Just that they're going too wide. And 12 just goes a little bit wider than he should have. He kind of slides to the outside a little bit. He slides into... Oh shit, that was wrong. That was wrong. I'm sorry. Pressed the wrong button. Hate when that happens. No, that's the wrong lap. Yes, I found it again, sorry. So, let's see. Yes, 12 and 17, these guys. So 12 just kinda slides into 17. And 17 starts sliding, hits him back. 2 times actually. And they spin the fuck out, but that's 12's fault. Oh, that looks nasty. That looks nasty. And 17 just keeps driving after that. Or what? Yeah, 17 just turns him around and keeps driving. Though for a definition of driving, because his car is kind of fucked at this point. And then there's that next incident that I started to look at. Oh yeah, we wanted to see that from my cockpit. So let's watch it from the cockpit. And I see that guy, he's kinda moving to the left, I'm like, fuck it. I'll go into the grass. And in hindsight, I didn't really need to do that. But it kinda looked scary at the moment. No, that was probably a good idea. Like, I probably could have fit through on the tarmac, but it was a good idea to go on the grass. Yeah, because who knows what would have happened. So yes, I guess it was a reasonable decision. So let's see what actually happened with number 22. Does he just spin? He kinda does. He spins. Bonks into 2. Fortunately, 2 just keeps driving. And then he just spins the fuck out. Without causing too much trouble, thankfully. Well, I wish I didn't get that one incident because of off-track. Imagine getting off-track on a fucking oval. But yeah, that was maybe not necessary, but that was a good call, I would say. Next, nothing really interesting happens until lap 15.
They bastard.
Oh yes, people were complaining in voice chat. That was nothing special, so I'm just gonna mute it. So let's see what happened on lap 15. Why did I write down lap 15? Nothing really happened. Ah, yes. It was just the end of lap 15. There was almost an unplanned pit entrance or something of that sort. Yes, here it is. Unplanned pit request. So, who's that? Number 6 and number 5. So 6 is like, that guy looks like he wants to go to the pit lane. So he just bonks him in the ass a little bit. And 8 also bonks him just a little bit, it seems. Yeah, just a little bit of a bonk. But 5 manages to catch his car and not go into the pit lane. So good job 5. But I bet he was pretty mad about that. Okay, something else is gonna happen in a few more laps. Lap 21 it says on my piece of paper. So let's watch what happens. No, I must have missed it already. Yes. Something happens here. That's interesting. So 20 and 13. 20 bonks 13 in the ass. And then somehow 13 slides back into him. I have no idea how the fuck that happens. How is that even physically possible? Well, yeah, okay, I guess he just keeps going forward, and it looks weird because there is the turn. But yeah, that looks hella weird. So 13 bonks 20 into the wall. And spins. And then keeps going. But that's not really the end of it. Because there's gonna be more shit, and that's gonna be my fault. So after that, which number is that? I forgot. Oh fuck, not the pace car. Number 20. So after that, 20's car is kinda damaged. Let's see, rear chase. Yeah, you can see his wheel is not quite aligned properly. So he is not quite as fast. So I'm gaining on him. But at the same time, I am not quite as fast because I'm a shit driver. So I'm kinda catching up to him, and I see that his car is damaged, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta pass this guy! I don't think he was for position, or was he? Yes, he was actually for position. So that's even a shittier thing that I did. But let's keep watching. So like I'm catching up to him, I really wanna pass him. I see his wheel. I'm like, fuck! I wanna be ahead of this guy. But as I said, I'm not quite as fast, so I'm having a little bit of trouble with that. And so here, like, now is the time, and I fuck up. And like, oh yes, I'm gaining on him, now is the time, and then I don't really turn in properly, and I go too wide, and we bonk our cars a little bit. And it looks like it was a pretty light contact, actually. But it was 4x. The game decided it was 4x, unfortunately. But it wasn't all that hard. As you can see, he didn't really lose his car or like crash into a wall or anything. So it was 0x to 4x contact. Well, he did kind of lose control for a little bit, but like not too much, not too hard. But yeah, that was kind of a shitty way to pass someone for position. So my apologies, number 20. And from that point on, pretty much nothing happened until the very end of the race. So during that time, a lot of lapped cars were like coming out of pits and just gaining ground on me and the people ahead. There were a lot of lapped cars, and I thought all these cars were lapped. They had better tires, or maybe they just were better drivers, whatever, so they were passing me, and I'm like, okay, whatever, these guys can pass, I don't care. And suddenly at this point, there is 2 laps to go, pretty much, and I realized that the guy in front of me is in 8th position, and I'm fighting him for position. And at this point I'm like, it's fucking on! And I go for him. And I know I can do it because he is like kinda slow, as slow as I am at least. And he makes mistakes, so I wanna go for it. But I cannot really get the run on him because I'm fucking up myself. I'm a little bit too excited about the perspective of gaining one more position. Legitimately this time. He makes a mistake. I got speed on him. Too wide. This is the final lap, by the way. We're going into too wide. Bless this guy for leaving me enough space, because I wasn't really close enough to the yellow line. Final corner and finish. And let's see what it looked like. What kind of finish that was. This is the finish line. No, this is the finish line, right? And I'm just a little bit ahead of this guy, number 21. And if you watch the results, he was like 0.012 seconds behind me at the finish line. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, overall kinda nice race. I'm still slow as fuck, but everyone just keeps crashing. I keep getting I rating. I got 30 I rating from this, and now I have 2300. What the fuck is this game? I don't drive for 2300. Fuck off. I don't even feel like I should have 2000, but the game thinks otherwise, and everyone just fucking crashes and dies, and I keep coming into top 10, gaining rating, and that's just freaking bullshit. So yeah, anyway, that was kind of an interesting race, I suppose, especially the finish. The finish was obviously the best part of it, but the crashes were fun too. Ovals are fun, basically. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for watching.